This all started with a broken fireplace. Then it was like, change the fireplace wall, let's get something new. And then it was like, rip out the carpet. Then it was like, paint the rooms. And now here I am doing all those things. But I'm making her help me, so she's pulling up the carpet with me and doing some demo. This is seriously some family building. Once the room's all prepped and ready to go, it's time for some paint. Since the room was completely empty, I grabbed my paint sprayer and I got the color cameo white. And I decided to whitewash the whole room besides the back wall. And that's how beautiful and clean it looks. I never thought I would paint a room mostly white. Anyways, back to the flooring. This is the floor we went with to keep it nice and airy and light. This is a laminate floor, so you basically have a tongue and groove system. You put one end in the tongue end and one end in the groove end, and you slip them both together. It's easy to cut and easy to work with. Not to mention, for this color, it was only about $2.50 a square foot, so not too bad at all. So like I said, you use the tongue and groove system. So you're going to take the tongue end and slip it in the groove end, and then you slide it down to where it meets the next board, and you lock everything in place by giving it nice taps at the back of the board. Now the line disappears essentially. The first piece you start with from the wall shouldn't be no smaller than 8 inches. All the joints have to be 6 inches apart from the next roll. Basically, all the flooring brands have this rule, so just be mindful. To cut around obstructions and vents, it's pretty easy. Just mark it out and cut out with a jigsaw or any kind of circular saw you need. The vents cover up the cuts, so you don't need to be perfect for this part. And then you line it up with any transitions you have going to any other room. This butts up next to tile, so this is how I finished the look. So now the floors and the walls are done. In typical fashion, you have one job that turns into 3. Next up, the fireplace wall. Stay tuned.